Short story, Risti. How does she know about me? I replied, I have often told her about you. What for? It's a secret. She smiled at me, her beautiful eyes slowly glanced at me, spreading the happiness. Okay, I will, but when will the party begin? At 7 in the evening, and then we went home together on foot. Because my brother had borrowed my motorcycle. When I arrived home, I got a surprise. My relative Sinta, who lived in Medan, had arrived. We were all happy because we had not seen each other for 9 years. The last meeting was when I was 10 years old and she was 9. She seemed to be more beautiful. Her body was slim and her long black hair swept her waist. I was charmed. In the evening, she invited me to see a jazz concert at Wisma Pancasila, Simpang Lima in Semarang. I accepted her invitation. So, after having dinner, we went there by motorcycle, but on the way there was an event that became a cause of a tragedy. A pretty girl who I knew very well saw us from a car facing us. I could see clearly who she was. The pretty girl with spectacles, beautiful hair, and charming lips saw us sadly. Her eyes showed that she was disappointed, but I could do nothing. I could not chase that car to explain to her with Sinta behind me. I was restless and worried. She was jealous. I was still so worried that I couldn't enjoy the performance. I stole a glance at Sinta. She seemed to be charmed by the songs. I thought that she had enjoyed the concert. Asked Sinta, why did you bring me disaster? When we went back home, I laid on my bed. Oh my God, what should I do? Risti, if my breasts were made of crystal, you could have seen that it was only your name painted in my heart, so you did not have to be jealous. Then I fell into a dreamless sleep. As the morning grew bright, I rushed to Risti's house to explain about Sinta to her. It was quiet when I arrived there. I rang the bell and waited. It seems there was nobody home, so I went back home. I went back to my place. In the evening, I went there again to explain and also to fulfill my promise to accompany her to the party. I rang the bell. Then her sister opened the door. Rini, is Risti home? I asked. She has just gone to Anis party, Rini answered. I was surprised. Did she leave a message for me? I inquired. Yes, she left a letter for you. Just a moment, I'll get it. 2 minutes later, she returned with the letters. Here you are. She gave me the letter. I tore open the envelope and read the letter. Dear Abby, I don't want to be with you any longer, so please forget me. You are not. My heart is broken. Goodbye. Risti Nursetio. Oh no, she had misunderstood. I rushed toward Annie's house immediately. It was 6:45. I had 15 more minutes to reach Annie's house. I rode my motorcycle past. In my mind, there was only Risti, the girl who always brought me happiness. I didn't care whether people were mad at me on the street. Entering Jalan Pemuda, I got caught in a traffic jam. There seemed to have been a traffic accident. My heart felt uneasy. I did not know why there was a kind of power shaking my heart. I couldn't believe my eyes when I came close. I recognized the right motorcycle as I had often ridden it with Risti. I stopped my motorcycle, then I pushed the crowd aside. My heart stopped beating. Oh my God. I saw a pretty girl with beautiful hair lying unconscious. Blood flowed from her nose and mouth. Risti, I cried. I shook her, but she didn't move. Not long after, an ambulance arrived. The doctor examined Risti on the way to the hospital. Says that, said the doctor. His voice sounded like a goddamn hammer beating against my breast. And then black. Then it was raining when I heard Sinta called me. I saw her waiting for me. She was holding her umbrella. Come on, Abby, you'll get sick. With great sorrow, I left the graph. It hurt to be away, very far away from Risti. That's a short story. Thank you.